Crim here with another episode of Baldur's Gate. In this episode, I plan on, apparently misclicking when I'm trying to do stuff, I plan on doing the rest of the valley area that I was in. And next episode, I plan on actually moving to the real area for Act 2, because this is like a side story that's mostly just here for Lysel, and that's about it. So we're going to drop Asterion, and we're going to pick up Will. The main reason being, there is one last big encounter in this area, and it can be pretty annoying.
Yes.
Hi, I'd like you to stay in camp, please.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Nah, we really didn't. Just wait here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work.
Alright.
It sounds awful.
Sounds like we have more of an interaction with him now. I don't know if the friendship's gone up or what. Anyway, so Will?
Hey, you.
We need Will for the AoE that he provides, because this next encounter is going to be with a bunch of
My
ghouls.
first tour of a Githyanki creche. Memorable, to be certain, but the service left something to be desired.
Yeah, go ahead and
That's the spirit.
Go ahead and join me. And we are also going to see about picking up that owlbear egg, because I've decided I want to give that one lady the owlbear egg instead of, obviously, the Gith egg. So we have to find it, wherever it is. My luck, it's in my inventory somewhere. So give me 1 second while I'm looking through this. Camp supplies. Wouldn't be in this, would it? No. Wait, there it is. There it is. So let's go ahead and pick that up. I have a big mess. And the reason I want to not annoy her right now is she is a merchant. And merchants are kind of few and far between, mostly because I keep on killing them off somehow. That mask looks ridiculous on him. It's the one that gives him, like, invisibility whenever he uses it, like, once per short rest or something like that. So let's see. Do we want to keep Eldritch? Eldritch Invocation. That's a passive. Oh, right, obviously. And gain a spell. Firewall is always fun. Like, you can never go wrong with a good Firewall. So we're going to take Firewall. Because I remember whenever I did this previously, all I did was cast Firewall one time, and that pretty much took care of the entire encounter that I'm about to have. Let's see, Fiendish Figure? No. Mask? No. That's pretty worthless. One with Shadows. What does one with Shadows even do? So, that's an action. Okay, so Vanish... Oh, it's once per long rest. So, that's not very useful. I figured it was the other one that's let you keep on turning invis like the monk. Because theirs is kind of OP, but at the same time, you need to be in complete darkness, and it's kind of hard to control complete darkness, because you can be like in a cave with no light source at all, and you're still getting light. Okay, once per long rest, you can cast Bane, not that useful. Ray of Sickness, Chromatics, and Silence. Silence is good. Silence is really good. Cast Confuse. Cast Polymorph. That actually might be useful. Because Polymorph can, like, completely shut down certain encounters. Like, if I had Polymorph whenever I was fighting Minfalia, there's actually a glitch that existed in the game, and it might still exist, where if you Polymorph her into a sheep, and then, like, abduct her, pretty much, she stays passive to you, and you can have her as an ally, in addition to all the other allies that you have, so you can, like, go the good route, and still have Menthalia with you. It kind of messes up, like, story stuff later on, but it doesn't, like, mess it up to the point where it's going to be game-breaking. Mostly, her text doesn't really make much sense with what's going on. So, they might have removed that. What is this? Proficiently... Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and get this. Polymorph can really shut down enemies, so there's pretty much no reason not to have this. It's a concentration effect, but... The other ones just aren't that good, honestly. So go ahead and accept. Alright, and what does your actual setup look like? So yeah, he's got this invis for 2 turns, once per short rest. And nothing else of value here. I think you're pretty much good. I don't have anything of value on you. I don't know why you have this. You don't need this, so send that to camp. You have Eldritch Blasts.
Well.
Oh, one thing I do need to make sure of. Does everyone have a Scroll of Revive? You have one.
Like its will be done.
You do not have one, because I was very smart and used it last time. Not realizing it was right here, I kept on, like, fumbling around trying to figure out where my scrolls were. It's right in my face. And you have a few of these, so let's go ahead and split this. And we'll send these to her so she has some.
Hey, good looking.
And let's just go ahead and leave camp. So leave camp and get ready to go. So where are we currently? We are in the monastery area. There's still stuff to explore here. I don't really care that much about it, though. Oh, I did not mean to create that. I was trying to cancel. I don't care too much about that, though, because it's mostly like generic loot. And I can do without generic loot. So. This place isn't going to go away at the end of the map until we, like, do a part of the Act 2 story that essentially tells you, hey, if you proceed, everything's going to get locked out. So I can always come back here. There just happens to be a certain interaction that will happen if I try and rest right now, or if I try and leave this area right now. And I want to avoid that until I get most of this stuff done, if that makes any sense. So, let's see.
And?
Yeah, and what? Go ahead and harvest the berries. Just extra food. I don't know if this is anything down here. Like, can we jump down there? Or is that invalid target? Never mind. That one girl, she should be up here somewhere, so we can, like, wrap our way around the mountainside to get back to her, to give her the owlbear egg. We probably have to make a deception check. I'm not going to take that. I want to go another route. Or do I have to take it? I mean, if I have to take it, I'll just teleport up. It looks like I don't have to. It looks like I can come down here and jump across. There is a sparrow up here, or whatever it happens to be, that wants us to get rid of the eagles up there. It doesn't give you anything, though. There's really no incentive to do it. You might get some inspiration if you had Gale with you, but as you can see, I don't really play with Gale. I don't really need him. Will is just a much better spellcaster in every aspect. Especially since whenever I, like, respec him, he doesn't lose his entire catalog of spells that I've given him, so it's not a money drain. But with Gale, it's like every time you teach him something, it just gets worse and worse. Because, you know, if you have to respec for one reason, it just ruins everything. Unless they've changed that. At one point, they had it to where, like, every time you respec him, didn't matter how much he knew, he was all gone. Kind of makes wizards annoying to play as in games like this. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and Kingmaker, not Kingmaker. Yeah, they had a similar situation where, like, whenever you did that, you'd lose everything. But at least in that game, you, like, made money so frequently that stuff like that wasn't that big of a deal. So, I am thinking about going back and playing more Pathfinder, by the way. I have it installed on my PC via Steam. Okay, we're gonna explode. Or nothing happens. Repulsion mine saved. That would have been horrible, considering the chasm. Wow. They were not joking around with that one. That would have, like, killed the entire party if we failed that. Anyway, I have it on Steam now. I originally played it on Good Old Games, and I was just having so many issues with Good Old Games, and it just happened to be on sale with all the DLC and everything, so I figured, you know what? I might as well go ahead and get Wrath of the Righteous again and play it where I can actually know where it's going to work and everything. The downside is I don't have the pre-order bonus stuff, because that was stuff that I had from having the Good Old Games as a backer. It's not even pre-order stuff, it's backer stuff. I think I can buy it, though. I think at this point it's one of those, like, paid DLCs that you can get on top of everything else. But it's still annoying that I have to do that, so I guess at that point, I should have just gotten it on Steam to begin with. Not the biggest deal in the world, but yeah. I could probably start a save file on my Good Old Games and maybe import it to Steam. And that should, in theory, allow me to have my pre-order stuff. Not pre-order stuff, backer stuff. I keep saying that.
Approach the fairy in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Yeah, whatever you say. See if you have anything worthwhile.
Lend an ear.
A friendly face. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
What about it? Lady, I'm busy. What do you want?
It may look like a peaceful ruined temple, but it is overrun with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid.
Yes, these are all accurate.
Your charming companion would call it a creche, but it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
Well, you kind of are. You try to buy one of their children, and how much did you offer? We'll ask that, I guess. Actually, no, why do you want their egg?
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
A gnome can fly if you cast fly on it, or if you throw it really far. As for Gith, I guess you don't know what a Gith Sarai is, because they're peaceful by nature pretty much. They just aren't very common. And as for the whole, like, raise it in peace nonsense, if this was true, then yeah, I would give you the egg 100% of the time, but you guys literally abuse it. Like, you cast magic on it to make it accelerate in its age to where it still has the mind of a child, and you just beat it non-stop and try and teach it by giving it treats, and if it does something, you smack it on the nose with a newspaper, treating it like a dog. It's ridiculous. Like, if you were really on the edge, on like the level with what's going on, then yeah, sure. But no, you're a little ridiculous. Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Okay. Produce an owlbear egg.
Oh, you wonder... Hold on. It looks different to what I expected. Are you sure that's a Gith egg?
Yes, it's full of surprises if you hatch it. We could persuade. Deceive. We'd try for a deception. Oh, we actually... That's not even a deception. We're literally telling her it's an owlbear egg. Okay. We'll go for the owlbear one. Because at least I get a plus to that, and I can get these. That's going to be a really high DC, though. Or we just roll a 20, and it doesn't even matter.
What the Society doesn't know won't hurt it. And we're left handsomely legacied either way. I rather like this plan. You have yourself an accord.
Yeah, so she's not actually part of the
Here's
society.
your payment.
She's just some worthless
I hope
mercenary.
it's enough to warrant your discretion, too.
Nice. And now, can I use you as a merchant? Or is it too late for that?
Thank you so much. Do be sure to pop into the lodge should you ever visit Baldur. I should hope so.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
When adventure calls, I am always
Hoppy?
thoroughly prepared.
Does this let you jump
Take
as
a
a...
look.
bonus action or something. So, smash a foe, wounding them, and healing your own injuries. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so there it is. I had to hold Alt in order to see the rest. On hits, heal 1 to 6, and deal an additional necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. That's really potent. The reason why that's really potent is there's no... Oh, never mind. It's short rest, but that's still pretty good. I just noticed that. I was like, oh wow, I can do it as much as I want. There's not many weapons that you can do that with, but no, that's kind of worthless, actually. Cacophony? So that's a toppling Thunderous Smite. And that's all it does is Thunderous Smite. This is what I really want, the Cat's Grace. So we're gonna get that. That's pretty useful, too. Okay, Winter's Clutches. When the wielder deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of frost. What does this do, Frost? Does it slow him down? Disadvantage. When there are 7 or more turns remaining, the entity must make a... Okay, or take 1d4 and become frozen. Interesting. Well, we don't have too many characters that do frost. I'm gonna take pretty much everything she has, by the way. You know, I can just steal stuff, so... Ooh, having Cloud Kill would be really nice, too. Heroism's nice. So we're gonna sell some stuff to her now, just so I can get rid of her, like, gold. Get rid of most of my junk, too. Let's see, anything... Well, we don't need these torches. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm thinking this is the last of where I can see in the dark. I'm about to go into a region that's going to be all nighttime all the time, so I probably do need the torches. Balance offer, barter. So that lowers your gold down a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Can we sell these for pretty much nothing? So let's not. I will sell this, though. Or I won't. I don't want to have gold, like, mixed on other characters.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
Get rid of that. I said get rid of it. Okay, you don't have anything of value here for her. And potion-wise, Feather Falling is decent. Is there a way to sort by value? Because that's what I really need. I have the Blood of Lathander on me still. Soulbreaker Great Sword. This might actually be decent on Lizelle, but I'm going for a one-handed build for her. So we're not going to give her that. Silver ingots, those are pretty much worthless. They might have some crafting recipe, but I don't know it. So to me, they're just money. Just drag and drop. Oh, we need those. Okay, anything else of value? Not that I can sell. Gift crossbows, sell those. We're going to get so many of these, it's not even going to be funny, so... Alright, that breaks your gold up to a decent value. Hey, we can steal the owlbear egg back. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we're gonna back out. Back out, and everyone come over here out of the way. And I'm gonna go ahead and sneak on in and steal stuff from her. If I can. We'll do one attempt at stealing. Because otherwise it's gonna be like too cheaty.
Look at that beauty. Oh, I love it here.
Okay, everyone stealth.
Touch. Undetected. You're making me sweat.
But I am gonna get that cat thing at the very
All
least.
right.
Just because of how useful it is. That will pretty much, like, replace my armor. The extra dex on top of what I have will make it to where I'm extremely hard to hit, and I don't have to worry about any penalties. It gives me advantage on dex saves and everything. It's not the most useful thing for me, but it's still going to be pretty damn good.
Like a vandal.
Go ahead and turn-based.
Mine.
Okay, opportunity from the society. We won't steal the gold yet. So that has a really, really low chance of getting stolen.
Oh, yeah.
Seems you've pushed your luck too far.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Defend yourself.
I said 1 round of stealing. That means actually stealing something. So I am going to steal it. And then we're not going to steal anything else from her. I feel like that'd be too cheaty.
Steady.
And in fact, this is going to be the last attempt, I believe.
Yes.
Your
No,
actions have drawn
nothing.
the ire
It's not
of
worth the
someone
time doing it on
nearby.
camera. We're just
A
gonna...
fight.
We're gonna proceed from here. I'll buy what I want and then call it. In theory, you could just stand here and steal from her constantly, and because she has high-level scrolls, you can just
I feel like a
rest,
rosé in a tea
or
shop.
you can level up, and by doing that, you would reset her stock and make it to where she generates new scrolls all the time. Because
Thank you
Cloudkill,
so much.
Cloudkill
Do be
is
I
an
should hope
amazing
so.
spell in this game.
When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared.
Good for you.
Take a look.
Uh-huh. Okay, so where is the cat thing? Give me that. Now, I will say, there is something better than this that's gonna come up pretty soon. So I don't know if it's actually worth it or not. This will increase my AC by 1. So we'll have... Is there a cap on this? Yeah, so I only get 2 AC from this. So technically we're getting 7 AC from this. And if you combine my dex up with that, 5 plus the other one. Yeah, no, actually, it doesn't do that much for me. This would be good on Shadowheart, I believe. But not for me. Yeah. Interesting. Calliope is also worthless. Okay, elemental momentum. Whenever the wielder deals damage, they, with a cantrip, they gain momentum. That's useful.
Sharp as ever.
What are your boots? Okay, so you have that. Momentum, though, I believe might be better. Huh. Shadowheart, what do you have?
Let's get on with it.
Braces of defense, yeah, those are better. Okay, so yeah, if I did buy it, it would be for Shadowheart, because that would actually raise her up. So, what I was thinking of, there's actually a snake person, I forget the name of it. Yasuri or something like that? I don't really remember. There's a snake outfit or whatever that's in the next area. That is a light armor or medium armor or something like that. That gives a massive bonus to everything, and it doesn't have any penalties, pretty much. So, let's see. I'm thinking about getting the... Where is it? I'm thinking about getting these. So that I have options with that. Call of Adventure, that's kind of worthless. I will not buy this just yet, because I have decided that I am actually just going to steal stuff. It's too expensive, and I don't really see any reason not to. We will just buy what we want to buy right now. I know I said before I only wanted to do one round, but...
I believe you.
But to be honest, all that stuff is too good to pass on, and I can't really leave the area without losing it. So at the end of the episode, I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to take what I want. I'm not going to do anything like really, really cheaty by leveling up my characters over and over again to get extra stuff. Just want to throw that out there. But honestly, that stuff is too good to pass up on. I just don't want to like spend the entire episode just standing there at a merchant, because I know I'm going to have to edit it all out. The longer I do that, it's honestly not worth it. Okay, stealth everyone.
See me.
Watching and waiting.
Wanna dance?
And you go ahead and get a shot off on into turn mode. Get a shot on you. They are now surprised, and we can
Close
now
ranks.
back up. And all of you, go ahead and get over here as well,
Press onward.
because I want them to come to me. There's a trap right here. And all of you do this.
Still in shadow.
And
This
we
is gonna
can
feel
enter.
Good.
It's kind of a waste of a surprise round, but I'd rather have it than not have it. So, in turn, go ahead and swap to melee. And get... No, don't swing at the air, just swap to it. I want them to come to me. So these guys right here are really, really annoying. Because they just keep on bringing dead stuff back to life. There's also something in here that has, like, the stink ability. That's also pretty annoying. So, you're all good.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
And now you... go for it. Get added to the initiative.
Staying out of sight.
You, I kind of wanted to have the Blood of Lathander on, so we should go ahead and give that to you. We should have done it beforehand, but I completely forgot about it. So, there's that. I don't know if I can just send it to you now. No, I have to wait till her turn before I can do that. And you just stay put. Was it the ghast, or was it... Yeah, it's the ghast that has the nasty smell. That can, like, shut down pretty much everyone if you're too close to it for, like, a turn or two. And the more they group up, the better, because taking out these guys at the same time is pretty much the best thing you can do. No idea why I have the light meter on there. Alright, so you go ahead and send her the mace so she can get ready, because the mace has really, really good properties when it comes to fighting undead. Go by latest. Where is it? Where is it? Did I already send it to her?
Still in shadow.
Okay, so I actually sent it to her and I didn't realize it. Weird. Okay, so you go ahead and rage. I could technically use the Blood of Lathander on myself, but I just don't wanna. Repulsion mine is still up, because it's sturdy and I didn't get close to it. These guys can paralyze you if you're not careful with their claw attacks. I don't know why I do shield blow. It doesn't do anything for me other than waste my ability. So firewall, we will start it from here. Okay, we will start it because it's actually massive. Okay, we will start it from here. Here? There we go. Here to here? Okay, fine, that's gonna be a really short firewall. Did I still set her on fire? No, she's just barely out of the fire. Good. And turn. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so you...
My patience wanes.
I want you to go ahead and run on in. So, go ahead and... can you just Misty Step right here? Okay, get out of the smoke field. Get detected immediately. That's one downside. I can't actually, like, reliably do what I was gonna do. So, everyone get out of the smoke field. It's good for stealth, but... other than that, it's not really that useful. Cast silence right there. The reason I wanted to cast silence is these guys' thing that brings people back alive. I believe that's technically a spell because I was able to counter spell it before. So. So what did that say about silence? It showed silence, but it ended up not doing anything. Weird. Anyway. Go ahead and do this. Knock all you prone. And, just end turn, I guess. If we had another action, we could do more, but we just can't. We can move. Actually, we can shove. Just shove you. Make it easier for other people to hit you. And then for you, we can shove you to the fire. And end turn.
This is my time.
Your time, huh? That's a concentration, that's a concentration, 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 all these concentrations. Anyway, oh, just blast. Ah, you didn't get the push. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so the silence didn't do anything. I don't know why you can counter that then. You can counter it, but it still doesn't count as a spell unless it's just not a somatic thing. That could be it. So let's go ahead and just go to town on you with my awesome spear that gives me advantage. It's a good call with that spear, by the way. Really good call. It's a shame it doesn't do more damage, though, considering we aren't really a strength build on this character, so the spear, unfortunately, might have to go. It's not as good as what it could be. Okay, go ahead and cast this. And I guess just action surge and go to town on this thing. Yeah, that's all we can do. What does this do? Oh, guiding strike. In turn. And you go ahead and knock these two down again. Get over here and push that thing in there. Get over here and push the other one in it too. Or not. Just abusing that wall of fire because I had to make it so tiny. Alright, hopefully we can, like, propel you. Nah, it's just not doing anything. I think I need to, like, hit a toggle or whatever to turn it on, and I just don't have that on right now. Oh wow, you are super close. Well, I guess we can just go to town on you real quick. Not much else we can do about that, unfortunately. It's the nauseous effect really messing with us. Oh no, you broke my silence. Whatever, who cares? It wasn't doing what I was hoping it would do anyway. So let's see, do you have any special effects? You have Sunbeam. You have Sunbeam, I forgot about that. Well, GG. Let's see, can we aim this in a way that, well, it'll hit both of them. Yeah, that was a meaty hit. Unfortunately, you're gonna go next, and you're gonna get one of them back up. So, because of that, it's gonna be slightly annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world. And then Misty Step right here to give the mantle effect to essentially shut all these guys down. Can you loot? Can you just take this so he doesn't have a weapon? So even if he does get up, he will pretty much do nothing to us. So yeah, the Lathander thing gives like undead blindness and everything, so it's really, really nice. We'll just go for a normal attack. And I guess we can guide it. Now we have to get down here and pretty much save her. Yeah, so you just barely have health left. So you're gonna go next, I think? No, you're gonna have a ways off before you can go. Go ahead and push you. And then push you again. Get you back into the mantle range and just stay put. I apparently... Oh, there's my sentinel attack. Paralyze is a little annoying, but what do you expect? Okay, you. And then one more on you. And we could do hexes. I never remember to do this, and it's concentration, so I don't really like doing it. We got the wall of fire there. Yeah, okay, keep getting your, like, guaranteed crits. Oh, so you are the only one left, huh? That's interesting. That's super interesting, actually. So, we're just gonna go ahead and... Let's see, Guardian of Shield. Let's just go ahead and pound this guy into the ground like a nail. Not doing much damage, unfortunately. Yeah, not doing much damage at all. Give her a little bit of health. Oh, that was your entire turn, huh? But that was a good turn for me. Yeah, that was a really good turn from me. Now, Nauseous, I believe that only removes my action if I get it. It doesn't really remove my, like, abilities, normal abilities, so get you in there, leave you in the fire. Alright, and you... No, it's not gonna hit where I want. There we go, Charisma modifier. Not that that does anything. Bardic Inspiration. Huh. Did not even realize I had Bardic Inspiration on you. So let's go back to this. You're gonna get up pretty soon. Not too useful. Target is too far. Well, why don't you, start moving your haunches and get to a position where you can actually hit? Or you just miss every shot. Yeah, cool. Fantastic.
Talk to me.
Alright, so you do not go into the Stink Cloud. Instead, go ahead and cast Darkness right here. Because I believe that gets rid of the Stink Cloud. Yeah, so that's one thing about this game. Fog effects like this, they cannot really overlap. They take up spaces, so if you get like a Stink Cloud or whatever, and you have Darkness, or you have the Mist or whatever it is, the one that's like a level 1 wizard spell, you can just pretty much omit all the like harmful effects. It only takes the latest one. So, something to keep in mind. Yeah, I figured you'd never go for Will. Of course, that was a big mistake on your part. Alright, so you go ahead and do Sacred Flame on him. Of course you would save while he's on the ground. Why not? Go ahead and summon a axe right there then. Are you gonna get up now and actually do stuff? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Wall of Fire is really good. It's one of my favorite spells for a reason. It's just really, really potent. Can I not get the other side? We can do bonus action dash. And get over here. Okay, go ahead and get the attack on me. It's important that you get it on me and not on Will. Not that it matters, because I'm just gonna... Nope, didn't work anyway.
The blade will not bend.
Yeah, so get Will out of the limelights. And just go to town on you. There we go, we finally got the repulsion.
Need to act fast. Time to meet your maker.
Nice. Very easy fight.
My faith protects me.
So yeah, the spear is good, but unfortunately, I believe this is a strength weapon and it shows that it's two-handed, while this one is versatile. So unfortunately, I wasn't getting my punches off, and I need my punches as a monk. Otherwise, it's not as good as it could be, because I think I was only like doing 2 damage or whatever. Because it's not considered like a monk weapon.
Wits and blades
So,
always sharp.
That's unfortunate, but not the biggest deal in the
Pride of
world,
the gate.
honestly.
Soldier.
I will find uses for stuff like that, eventually. I don't think they actually have anything on them. Maybe the ghoul does. Not the ghoul, the ghast. Oh, we already looted the ghast, and we already looted you. Yeah, just take all this.
On my way.
Nothing to say about this? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, just take all that. I could take the chest, too, and send that to camp.
Huh.
It is a medium toughness, and I do like toughness things like that, so just go ahead and do that real quick. If these videos ever become, like, popular, actually popular, people are probably going to be noting all the chests that I'm stealing. As if I have some compulsion or whatever to steal chests. Alright. I'm up here. I don't think there's anything of value up here, though. There is a cave, but I forget where it goes. I think that goes into the goblin area. Like it's a back door into the goblins. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's just going to the... Yep, to goblin camp. So this is what I meant when I said that there's like multiple ways in and out of the last act. That's one nice thing about this game, is it feels not really like Dark Souls, but you know, like how in Dark Souls 1, how you could go to areas that you weren't allowed to go to. Like, you could go there super early, depending on what tricks you do. Like, if you start the game off with the ring, not the ring, the rusted key or whatever it was called, you could, like, sneak into the Undercroft area pretty much right away. So, it made stealing stuff from high-level areas really easy, because you'd have to steal it. You'd have to sneak in and get it, because things there would pretty much clap you. You could get lucky and, like, push a Dark Knight to its death.
The Absolute's forces have taken Father to Moonrise Towers.
And they killed a squirrel. But yeah, you could, like, push a knight to its death, pretty much, and potentially get a halberd from it early on, which would be a really good find. But other than that, there was pretty much nothing to be gained. Go ahead and jump all this off. But the idea that they actually allowed you to explore everything pretty much out of the gate is nice. And this game has similar things, where it's like not a linear path. It's a linear story for the most part, but you can go there multiple ways. I just happen to explore all of them at once, because I feel like it. What do you mean I'm silenced? I'm not silenced. You're silenced. It also has some bugs like that. Cannot cast spells silenced.
What do we have here?
Walk in the way of dawn, for
Really?
Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Oh boy, you're here. Okay, so we have to get Gale for him. See, last time he was in another area, because I went another route last time. Can I come down here? This is all chasm. I guess this was originally a bridge.
Must be another one.
Alright, so we have to unfortunately get Gale. And I feel like we should probably do that next episode. This is a rather short episode for that reason. But I'm concerned that if I do that, that'll cause a chain reaction of cutscenes. Because there should be a cutscene when we leave the area to go to the next area. You know what, let's just save. If it does, we'll do it. But we'll have to put up with it. So this guy is really weird, because he was in Baldur's Gate 1. He was the guy who, like, met your main character early on and was, like, sort of helping you, but also was kind of a creeper, because he would, like, sneak up behind you, and he would always be there. And he's somehow still alive, like,
Who there, wanderer?
several years later.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if, perchance, you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Never heard of him. Might I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
Yeah. So anyway, most of the returning characters that are in Baldur's Gate 3 are returning because either they're, like, long-lived races, or they happen to be, like, turned to stone during a massive cataclysm that happened, like Baldur's Gate in the comic book series and such. This guy is not one of those characters, if I recall. This guy, he's just, like, super powerful magic-wise, and he just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna live forever, because why not? He's not a lich, but he's pretty close, in a way. I do know Gale, yes, he's at my camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Yeah, we can teleport.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you.
So yeah, that's why Volo is in this game. He
My
was one of the ones
thanks
turned to
for
stone.
your excellent guidance. Ah,
and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yeah, okay. Where's your decorum? Sure.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra.
You don't say.
The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Okay. So you're a divine messenger?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Okay, so she's aware but not actually helping.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself.
No, it doesn't.
That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Honestly, that's a little overhyped, the entire notion, but whatever.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting.
Why would we kill Will?
This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine Hastra Mistrariel Italion Thras Annas Dithra.
There we go. I haven't actually been
It
able to
is
see
done.
that, so.
Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Yeah, there's will be a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will.
Again, why are we going after Will?
My friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Alright, so we have to talk to him now.
Gods, you're cute.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
It would have been nice if the, like, star thing stayed on his chest. What I was trying to say before is I haven't actually seen that scene because normally he's actually wearing clothing, and here, he's not. Not really, so. You can't actually normally see that very well unless it lights up randomly. Okay, old man with craving cheese, hardly call him Great Wizard of Legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Yeah, so you were seriously considering that?
Of course. You offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Yeah, not just you, though. You're gonna take literally everyone else with you, so no, that's not happening.
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
So that's it? You're on a suicide mission, or surely there's another way? Yeah, we're gonna go
If
for
there
that.
was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a way. Sorry, I'm sure we'll find it, Gale, I promise. Yeah, you're not blowing yourself up, I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Yeah, no, it's not going to change, because all you're going to end up doing is casting your, like, orb thing. You can now cast it at will or whatever. Not that will, another will. And, yeah, if you do that while we're all around, it's going to be like a team KO. So, no thank you. It's also kind of stupid, in general, the idea of the orb doing that. Alright. Oh, wow, he was eating a blue jay. That's what he was doing over here when he was hungry. At a campsite and was eating a blue jay. And a rabbit and another blue jay. Alright, so this goes to the next area, which is the actual Act 2. So we're going to wrap up here. I still had some stuff in the valley to do, namely going back after this merchant here and taking what I want from her. I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm just going to say I'm going to take pretty much everything that is named, essentially, and we're going to wrap it up from there. Because I'll probably never come back to this region unless it's at the very, very end of the game. Or, sorry, Act 2. And we'll just see if there's anything I left here. But yeah, this is Crim, signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you next time.